So it is super windy. It's a little afternoon. We just got done having some lunch. Mom is inside having some time in the office. We're gonna check out what we're gonna work on this afternoon and play with some chickens. Do they need food?
Yeah.
They do. Ready? Want to help? Good job. Can you help? We gotta pour it over here. Okay. Yep. Oh, there you go. Good job.
Bye.
So Olivia and I just got into the greenhouse portion of the barn. We've had the doors open for a few days for ventilation, and it's been real windy, so there's a lot of corn husks and stuff on the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and give those a sweep. She's already got the dustpan in her hand. She's ready to work. And then we've got a log out there that we need a couple branches, cut up, get moved to the side, just make it look nicer. And then I was going to put a tarp down today, but there's like 30-mile-an-hour winds, so that's not happening. I don't know. We'll find something. You want to throw it away?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful. You got some of it. So Olivia and I just finished sweeping in the barn. Is it time for your nap? Yeah, it's a hat. Is it time for your nap?
Yeah.
It is time for her nap. So I'm gonna go put her down and then start on the next project. So the wind is blowing like crazy right now. I think instead of doing that tree limb, I'm gonna come back into the barn here. There's a drain. I should clean it. Cleaning the drain definitely isn't the most glamorous job on the farm, but first thing is, I should probably put these gloves on. And then we're gonna go through with the screwdriver here. And we're just gonna pry these grates off. And then we can get to the drain below. We'll scoop it out onto a tray, take that outside, and then we can hose it down and put the grates back on. We shut the microgreens down in January to start focusing on the transition of moving to California and all of that. We knew we were going to take a few more trips out there to get some of the dirt work done. So we had shut all the lights off, and it never frozen here because all the lights are always on in the winter. But that being said, when I came to turn the hose on just now to finish cleaning out that drain, this happened. That's obviously going to need replacing. So we're going to shut the water off to stop flooding the room. This should be pretty easy. All we need to do is unscrew this pipe here, flip it upside down, and screw it back in, and that way our ball joint is on the top and we can shut it off. I thought I had some more of this in the barn over there, but I've got a thicker version, so too bad there. But let's get working. So that's nice and easy. So like I said, we'll just unscrew this. And then we'll flip it upside down and screw it back in this way. But that way this joint here is above the pipe that's broke. And what we're actually going to do, because, well, one, this is broken, and two, I don't like the length of it when it's in here. It hangs down while we're watering the microgreens. People bump their heads on it. So we're actually going to remove this pipe and eventually replace it with a shorter one so it doesn't hang so far down into our walking area. But for today, we're just going to take it apart. There's some stuff on here. We're going to go clean it up, and then we'll put it back in here. I'll see you in just a second. I'm going to go get this stuff cleaned up. All right, well, it's cleaned up a little bit, so good enough. I'm going to put some pipe thread tape on there. Help seal it. Don't need to put too much on. Just a couple go around should be enough. So just hold it in place. Go 1 and 2. And just tear it. Perfect. All right, now we just screw it in. All right, well, the water's on, it's working. I've got the hose with us. We're gonna hose down this drain, put the covers back on, and consider this job done. And we got that fixed, so, a little bonus. That's done, so that's kind of the last thing I can do here in the barn. So I'm just going to go through, shut all these lights off out of the wind, and still got to finish tilling this from the other day if you caught that video. So we're going to do that real quick, get the tiller back in the barn, then we'll go work on that, I suppose. But we'll start here. All right, well, the greenhouse is done, so we can check that off the list. Time to take the BCS back, probably grab the chainsaw while we're in there, go over to that branch. Hopefully Olivia's woken up so we don't have to drag it anywhere, and let's finish this day off so we can go hang out with the family. All right, well, we got that mowed real quick. That was a dusty mess, but I went by with the BCS and saw some flowers coming off on some weeds there, and we definitely don't want that. So anything we can do to reduce the weed seed population, we'll do. All right, we'll get a tarp on that. The second we plant on Monday, we're just going to move some of the tarps next to it and slide it on over. Then we can cover that area, get rid of those weeds. Well, looks like Olivia's awake. That makes it a little easier for us. That means we don't have to go drag this limb out there. Let's just grab the chainsaw, get it on, get it cut up, probably put it in the wheelbarrow, find a good home for it, and then, I don't know. So we just got done with dinner. Olivia's about to go take a bath. Got a couple minutes here while she's doing that. I've got to move the wheelbarrow and stack the logs up against the barn and then call it a day. Well, that's kind of it for the day. I'm gonna walk down to the end of the driveway, check the mail, go inside, maybe couch the end of nap time, who knows? Or nap time, bath time, who knows? And you guys have a good one.